How's it going, everyone? It's me, Vivi, and welcome back to some more Sly Cooper TV show related content. Dave Madden, who was the art director who pretty much had a big role for Sly 1, 2, and 3 when he used to work at Sucker Punch, he was interviewed by PGS Entertainment. Now, this article was posted back on January 31st. Yes, I am late on this. Okay, now PGS will be serving as the distributor and brand management team. I've said this in the past, if you guys don't remember. Okay, so they interviewed a guy who used to work for Sucker Punch. Keyword used to work, so it doesn't mean that Sucker Punch is involved in the production of the show. I mean, have we heard anything about Sucker Punch being involved? Maybe something in the past regarding the movie, but as for the TV show, I don't recall reading Sucker Punch being involved with the project. All we know so far is that Sony Interactive Entertainment teamed up with Technicolor to bring us a Sly TV show. Anyways, first thing I'd like to say, which is probably why you guys clicked on the video, let's talk about this new piece of artwork. In this interview, PGS shared what seems to look like something from the TV show, not game. I don't understand why a lot of you over on Twitter said, oh, maybe this is for a reimagining or a new game. No, Technicolor is involved with the production of a TV show. Bottom left corner, it says copyright Sony Interactive Entertainment, Technicolor Animation Productions. So what? That could perhaps be from another TV show they're working on. Sony Interactive Entertainment involved in another TV show with Technicolor? Don't think so. And plus, this is coming from a Sly-related interview. As for the other pictures in the article, they're from the movie, so it seems like Rainmaker did sell all of their assets to Technicolor. I mean, the same thing is written at the bottom left corner. Now, tiny detail I accidentally discovered. Saving this image to your PC has a file name, Sly 1. One might say, well, they just put Sly 1. It's probably just a coincidence. It might not be from Sly 1, assuming Season 1 will be based off the first game. Well, you might be right, but as for the other pictures, they have generic names. Picture 11, Picture 12. It's as if PGS made this on purpose. Like this was intentional. A little subtle hint, and I like it. If you brighten up the image, it says Sly 5 is coming in 2019. I'm so sorry, I am kidding. This ain't Doki Doki or Scott Cawthon stuff, alright? Increasing the brightness, playing around with the contrast, no. I mean, it'd be fun if Sony were to tease us like that, playing around with the brightness and all. Where is this exactly? This to me looks like somewhere in China. Hint, hint, Season 1 being based off elements of the first game. I mean, we did visit the mountains of China, Kunlun Mountains to be precise, not only in Sly 1, Sly 3 as well. So it could be highly possible that Season 1 could have part of the city, which was not featured in Sly 1. Well, the city in China was never featured in the series, and the city, I believe, is Shanghai. Or more precisely, according to Sly and Sly 3, the Backstreets of Shanghai. They did visit these back alleys, these streets, during a cutscene, after the whole mess with General Tsao. So this right here is a hint at how the team are mixing elements together. They're not strictly following the games. I'm not expecting like a copy and paste. At the end of the day, this is a TV show. Maybe they're planning more of Panda King for Season 1. Panda King was only located in the mountains in Sly 1. Maybe they're planning more. As long as the show is well written and the characters have the same charm and don't act weird or different, then why not? Why not explore a lot more? Go for it. The Sly 1 anyways could use a lot more exploring. I mean, if they were ever to announce a reimagining of Sly 1, I'd be excited, but of course I would much prefer the team to finish off the original saga first. So in the comment section below, guys, what do you think this place is? I'm guessing this is the city of Shanghai, like the streets, back streets. What do you guys think? Anyways, let's talk about the interview itself a bit. Here's how it starts. Today we sat down with Dave Madden, I think that's how you pronounce it, one of the creators at Sony PlayStation behind their iconic franchise Sly Cooper, to talk about the new hit TV show. I like that, hit TV show. With 5 games. Wait a minute, Sly 1, 2, 3, 4? Sly 5 confirmed. He was probably referring to like the collection or something, I don't know. 10 years of content and over 6.5 million units sold. The brand was ready to take over the new medium. He discussed with us the team's desire to bring one of their most popular games to the small screen. Sly Cooper as a hero, okay, and all the adventures coming next. Honestly, they're probably just using the word hero, you know, to mean protagonist. PGS, come on. It's okay to use the word hero once, but twice, just get out. I'm kidding. I'm not butthurt or anything. It's just their way of saying the word protagonist. Next, Madden compared Sly to some characters. Let's read it. Does Sly share any characteristics with other heroes? Sly is James Bond, Batman, and Danny Ocean all rolled into one. He's a good-hearted thief who steals only to achieve justice. He is quick on his toes to escape just about any trap, spin on wires and rooftops high above the city, and can pour on the charm to get away from the odd occasion he might allow himself to be captured from Detective Carmelita Fox. So far so good. Madden knows what he's talking about. I mean, duh, he's worked on 3 games in the past. And seeing someone like this interviewed by PGS, it's just excellent. Like, you know what this dude is talking about. Anyways, overall, this article has pretty generic answers. Like, oh, we're pretty honored to be working with the Sony and Technicolor to, present a new show to, a new audience and a fan base and all that kind of stuff, in a nutshell. There's nothing on updates. I guess Madden is not allowed to say anything. I doubt he knows anything about the TV show. If we don't have any sort of information on the voice casting part, then how is this dude supposed to know any information at all? They then talk about the relationship Sony has with Technicolor, basic stuff, nothing special there. But one thing I absolutely love reading, like I just said, Madden knows how to describe the series, and I wish someone like him was working closely with Technicolor. Okay, he called Bentley and Murray trusty sidekicks at one point. I think someone got triggered on Twitter.
Bentley and Murray are not sidekicks.
Okay, some people interchange these terms, alright. No need to get worried. Like, overall, what Maiden has said in the article, he knows these characters. I mean, he calls them pals at one point, so he knows. He knows what Sly Cooper is. Now, my favorite part of the interview, which I didn't want to keep out, is this, and I believe it reflects on what I do on this channel. I also believe what has kept Sly resonating with people is that while it may look like a simple and colorful show for kids at a first glance, there are some deeper issues to friendship that the guys deal with. The idea of loss, sacrifice, revenge, romance, to name a few. These are things that a younger player may not immediately understand while playing the game, and in some cases even challenge them. But because of that, I think it's something that stays with them as they get older, return to and appreciate on a completely different level. At its heart, the Sly Cooper gang is about creating lifelong relationships and having crazy adventures with your pals. So you see the terms he used? A cartoon game can be just as deep as a realistic game. And again, reading these words, I now understand why the TV show might be considered too mature, but it's just a rumor at the end of the day. Anyways, I've said enough, so everything I mentioned in the video, the links will be present in the description below. Other than that, do your stuff, leave all of your questions below, and as always, I've been Vivi, and thank you so much for watching.